Creepy, huh? Scared the fuck out of you, didn't I? Happy Halloween, motherfucker. It's time for a Halloween review. Reviewing this fucking movie that people request me to review for Halloween month. This is the movie fucking Monster House. People want me to do this. They choose this over those other ones I had up there. I completely forgot what the other ones around the poll were called. But everyone wants Monster House. So this movie came out back in like 2005, like mid 2000s and shit. And there's a lot of big name actors that are in this movie. You got Steve Buscemi, Maggie Gyllenhaal. You got fucking John Heder, Kevin James, Nick Cannon, Jason Lee. It's like a lot of people. A lot of big name people are in this fucking movie. Fred Willard. Like, it goes on and on. Like, Kathleen Turner, Catherine O'Hara. Wow, like, what the fuck? There's, like, a lot of big name actors are in this fucking movie. Monster House. Yeah, let me explain about Monster House. When I was a kid, when this movie came out back in 2005, I had no interest in watching it as a kid. Because in my head, when I saw the trailer, I was like, this movie sucks ass. I'm not watching this shit. Well, I didn't sound like that. I was like, this movie sucks ass. I'm not watching this. And it took me like at least 15, 20 years later for me to actually finally watch this movie. And I have to say, this is actually pretty decent. After all these years of not watching this movie or not caring about it, this is actually a pretty interesting film. I actually enjoyed it. Wow. It's a little weird, isn't it? For me to actually like a movie like this. And there's like a lot of reasons why I like this film. But the animation is pretty fucking hideous. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, the first time I turned this movie on, I like watching the beginning of this movie of this little fucking snot-nosed kid on a tricycle. I was like, oh god, this movie's fucking hideous. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? Yeah, so it starts off there, and she's riding her tricycle. She gets her fucking bike stuck in the neighbor's yard, this creepy looking house. And this creepy old perverted fucking old man comes out. He's voiced by Steve Buscemi. And he started like yelling at the kid's face, like a fucking, I don't know, a Tusken Raider or something. I don't fucking know. A gremlin. He started like shouting at her face, like, get off my log. So she's like screams and she jumps off her fucking tricycle and she runs away. And he takes the kid's bike and breaks it. And this kid's like staring at his house through a fucking telescope or something, spying on the old fart. Like, come on, dude. Don't you have something else better to do besides spy on old people? I mean, that's pretty fucking gross. Like, shouldn't you be spying on some, I don't know, some naked chicks taking off their shirt and taking off their bra and showing their titties or something like that? Shouldn't you be spying through the window when they're doing that? Instead of watching some old man beat the shit out of children. But whatever, I guess that's entertaining too. It's like watching World Star on your computer. But anyways, that happened, and his parents are going on a trip to I don't fucking know where they're going, to a circus. So they're going on vacation to a circus or something. I don't fucking care. So he comes downstairs, and the parents are voiced by Catherine O'Hara and Fred Willard. Rest in peace, Fred Willard. And, you know, the parents are pretty cool in this movie. I actually like the parents of this film. Like, especially the dad. The dad's pretty chill. I actually really like the dad. And like, the dad was like wondering why his son is spying on an old man, watching him fuck with children all day. And he was telling his son about a story where he used to spy on these two twin chicks through binoculars and shit. I was like, hell yeah, man. That's what he should be doing, spy on some hot chicks through a fucking binoculars through the window. That's what he should be doing. See, that's what I mean. This dad's pretty cool, like I said. So the parents get in the car, ready to go to the trip. They put the car in reverse, and they accidentally hit some fat kid who is the boy's friend, and his name is Chowder. Which, I think to myself, his name is Chowder. Is it because he's fat? That's probably what it is. He's fat. He wears his fucking stupid-ass cape on and shit. Like he's Captain Underpants. You know, he's not in his underpants. He's in his fucking shirt and pants, but whatever. So fucking Chowder comes over. He's the kid's friend. Oh yeah, by the way, the main kid's name is DJ, just to let you know. So yeah, DJ and Chowder are their best friends. They're playing some basketball or something. Chowder sucks ass. He gets the ball hit in his head, and fucking DJ say he's a dork, which he is. He's a fat dork. And look at the house again. See what the fuck is going on with that house order. And they like accidentally shot their fucking basketball over across the street where that crazy old man neighbor is at. And fucking DJ decided to go get the basketball back, and the old fart comes out raging and shit, going, he has a fucking heart attack. It's like, he falls over, and the ambulance comes over and grabs his ass. And he's like gone for like days. And then the fucking babysitter comes over because, oh yeah, the parents mentioned this babysitter or something. And she's like the most cliche babysitter you could possibly see in a movie or a TV show. But she's pretty hot, so that's the bonus. She's this punk rock metal type chick. She comes over, she acts like a bitch to a fucking DJ, but whatever. He should be spying on her, watching her get naked in the shower. That's what he should be spying on. And later on, oh yeah, she told him to go to his room. Actually, she broke the pot on purpose, the flower pot. She broke it on purpose so she could blame it on him. And she told his ass to go to his room and stay up there. Well, he still looks out the window to see what's going on with that house. But he said he goes to sleep. He has a nightmare about the house. He wakes up. He gets a phone call from that fucking haunted house. He's like, what the fuck? Very funny. He decided to try to call the house, and the house was fucking phone was ringing or some shit. Then, like, he calls up Chowder. Chowder's playing some video games. And he was asking him about shit, coming over or something, whatever the hell it is. Ask him this and that, and and fucking Chowder says something about his parents. He says something about his parents. His dad is doing something while his mom is out with her personal trainer. I'm like, oh, I know what's going on here. Oh shit. So the thing is, his mom is fucking a local stranger. That's what's going on. He doesn't even know it. Chowder doesn't even know it. Aha, I'm not stupid. I know it's movie for kids, but I'm not stupid. I know what's going on. Out with a personal trainer, my ass. She's doing something with that personal trainer. That's what's going on. Well, that fat little turd doesn't even know what's going on. Plus, it was at nighttime when this shit was going on, because it's showing on the clock, where DJ was looking at the clock, it was like 11:30 at night. He called Chowder on the phone about the house, the haunted house, and fucking, like I said, Chowder's at night playing video games. He talked about she's out with the personal trainer. Come on now, kid. Like, you don't know what's going on? Your mom's fucking the personal trainer, you dumb fuck. Oh, whatever. He's a child. He don't know better. He don't know what's going on. The thing I forgot to mention is that this movie has a lot of adult themed stuff in here. A lot of it. And that's like one of the reasons why I enjoy this movie. There's like a lot of adult jokes in here, a lot of adult themed stuff in here. Like the whole thing with his mom out with a personal trainer, or fucking beer bottles, which we're going to get to that soon. And the whole thing of the dad spying on these two chicks fucking getting naked. Like, come on, there's like a lot of adult jokes in this movie, man. That's the reason why I like this shit. I might get a fucking Blu-ray of this movie. This movie kicks ass. Like, a lot of adult-themed stuff in this movie went over the fucking radar. I shit you not. A lot of this shit in this movie went over people's head, and they don't know about it, which, thank God. Well, now we do, as adults. We know all the adult shit that's in this movie now, as an adults. As kids, we didn't know jack shit what they say in this movie as for adults. Now we're older, we know. And it's fucking hilarious. That's why I really like this movie now, because of that. Speaking of which, speaking of adult themed stuff, the golf girl's boyfriend in this movie, the punk girl's boyfriend, he looks like a fucking meth head. He like he's drugged the fuck up the way he looks, man. He has no fucking teeth and shit. Like, he does a lot of hard crystal fucking meth and heroin. The way he fucking looks. And he's in a rock band. That's what they do. They do drugs just like that. Meth and heroin. That's what they fucking do. And so he came up to the room, the DJ's room, and he started fucking with him and shit, like grabbing his fucking bunny rabbit thing. He started ripping it off and shit. Like, what the fuck, man? This dumb broad is fucking this. She is fucking this disgusting, freakish meth head dude with no goddamn teeth. Because he's in a rock band, that's why she's like fucking him. Yo, this shit's just fucking hilarious. Plus, his name is Bones, man. His name is fucking Bones. Yeah, that's a fucking perfect name for his fucking stupid ass, I tell you that. Bones, yeah. The motherfucker like eating forever the way he fucking looks. He need to eat something, buddy. You are showing fucking bones, alright. Fucking meth heads, that's how they are. They don't eat anything. All they do is just do drugs all day. That's why his name's fucking Bones. Motherfucker gotta eat something. Shit. Need some fucking lotion for that face also. God damn. That's why they call him Bones. He needs to eat something. He needs a fucking lotion for that fucking dry ass fucking face. Oh, I forgot he has bones, so he needs fucking lotion for that dry bones, I guess. Oh yeah, by the way, he gets eaten by the house. The house just eats him. I don't think that's healthy for the house to be eating people like Bones, who does like I don't know, hard crystal meth and he doesn't eat anything. I don't think that's healthy for that house. The house is gonna die just for eating that fucking thing. That's not healthy for the body and for that house's diet. So that's not a good thing to do. Hopefully the house eats him more healthy the next time. Bones is not a good thing to eat because it's just bones. The house just ate bones. That's all it did. God damn. Well, anyways, fucking DJ's in the junkyard with Fat Albert. Oh, I'm sorry, not Fat Albert. Chowder. Hang out with fat ass Chowder, his dumbass kid. He's fucking around with the construction buttons or something. And DJ tells him, I'm like a fucking retard. We gotta do something about that house. So they decide to like go over to that house, and Chowder is like thinking DJ's is stupid or something. So it's just a house, it's not gonna do anything. And he started acting like a jackass or something like that, which is pretty funny how he made fun of DJ for being scared of a house and shit. And he started mocking the old man. He's like, "Get off my lawn!" Like that shit was fucking hilarious. And then the house like comes alive again, and then he tried to eat the fat kid. I guess that's more healthy for the house. I guess even though a fat kid is very unhealthy, I guess that fills up the house more appetizable, I guess you could say. So that happened, and the house almost eats the fat kid, but I think DJ saves him or something, and they go hiding back in their own house, looking through the fucking binoculars all day and night, taking a piss in piss bottles, which that's pretty funny, because I still do that now, to be fair. In this case, I had to go to... in this case, I'm like watching a movie or something, I gotta take a piss in a bottle, or I'm watching porn or something, I gotta take a piss in a bottle. While playing video games, I gotta take a piss in the bottle, so yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the character Bones, right? Like I said, before he got eaten, he was drinking this brown bottle. And I was thinking to myself, is that booze he's drinking out of there? He's just drinking a brown bottle. There's no sticker on it saying it's Coca-Cola, beer, nothing. He's just it's a brown bottle. He's just drinking it. There you go right there, another one. Another adult-themed fucking... another adult themed joke right there. There's like a lot of adult themed stuff in here. That's one of them right there. He was drinking a bottle of beer. He was drunk and high. Like, what the fuck? Like I said, I love this movie, man. This movie's great. I know this movie was that great, man. Like, you watch the shit as an adult is like a lot better. Like I said, I never watched the shit as a kid. I never knew that they have all this shit in here. If I knew about this earlier, if I knew they had all this shit in this movie earlier, I would have watched this shit a long fucking time ago. But anyways, back to the story I was talking about with the kids. The golf babysitter comes in, and she was like wondering what the fuck they're doing all night, taking piss in bottles and shit, looking through the fucking window, looking at a house all day. They're like, what the fuck are you guys doing and shit? Well, before that, she was like talking to this fucking girl from this prep school or something like that. That's another character in this movie, another main character. She came over to like sell some cookies or something like that. She's like one of those Girl Scouts or some shit like that, and those two are having like a cat fight over cookies or something, whatever the fuck it is, about money. And you know how these chicks are with money and shit. So yeah, that happened, and the girl decides to go over that monster house, and the two boys go out there to stop her. You know, they have like a big giant boner for her. Like they got like boing, 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 so you saw her. So they go out there to save her from that house, and the house attacks all three of them and shit, and they got out of there, and they go back to their own house, and the girl's like, "What the fuck is going on? What are you guys doing?" And she decides she want to go over the house, and the boy stops him from going over the house. He's like, "Don't go over that house. Don't do it." And she's like, "Oh, whatever. I'm getting out of here. I gotta look for Bones. We'll see where the fuck he's at." Lady, Bones is dead. He got eaten by the house. But I can understand. She's a meth head, so I can understand why she didn't know that Bones is dead. So she gets in her car. She's trying to look around the fucking neighborhood to find his fucking drugged up ass. She probably think he's like drugged up next to a dumpster or something while any shoes. Some guy robbed his shoes or something like that. He's all drugged up. Or she thinks he got stabbed next to a dumpster by some guy and took his shoes. I don't know. Something like that, I guess. Poor Bones, I guess. Poor fucking Bones. Well, anyways, fucking... What's next? Oh, yeah. So... The Girl Scout girl goes over to the house with the two boys and trying to figure out what the hell's going on with that fucking monster house. She decides to call up the fucking mother. The mother doesn't believe her. Wow, shocker. I am shocked. So she decides to call the cops, which that's even more stupider. So the cops show up. They're outside talking to the cops. The one fat white cop is voiced by Kevin James. That's not surprising because Kevin James is fat in real life. And the black guy is voiced by Nick Cannon, which I'm not a fan of him, and I don't find him fucking funny. He's a fucking dork. He has like 8 to 10 kids in real life, which I guess that's good for him. You know, it's a lot of mouths to feed, but whatever. And they talking to the two cops, blah, blah, blah. They don't believe him. Shocker. And they tell them those kids to stay away from that house, and they drive away. Wow. I'm not surprised. No. I am shocked. Well, anyways, that happened, and they decided to come up with a plan. DJ tells Chowder to rob his dad's pharmacy store, while Chowder's mom's getting fucked by the personal trainer still. He goes over to the pharmacy and steals a bunch of cough medicine, and they put in this fake human dummy they made and put a vacuum cleaner and shit on it. And they started up as their little thing. They're gonna use it to poison the monster house. Then the cops show up again to find out what the hell those kids are doing, and they all get arrested. And then the two cops heard some kind of noise with the house, so they go over the house and they get eaten. As the girl and the two boys are still in the cop car, the house eats the car with them in it, and they get out of the car before it's too late. So they're in the house looking around and shit, see what the fuck is going on. And they look down the basement and they find his dead fucking body just laying there, this big fat bitch or something like that. Oh, what the fuck that is. Oh, it's the old man's wife that died from being fat. But that's not what happened. That's not how she died. She had died of a heart attack, or I don't know, eating too much and not taking enough Pepto-Bismol to stop her fucking ass from farting out her asshole from dying from farting too hard. I don't fucking know. We'll get to that soon, okay? I already know what happens. I'm just fucking around. So they find her dead ass body just laying there, like all, like I don't know how her body is still there. It should have been like, I don't know, disintegrated or something. Like I don't know how her body is just still there. Should her body's like disintegrate or something like that? I think it is disintegrate. I don't know. I forgot. But anyways, that happened, and the house got pissed off when they found all the bodies down there, and they start acting crazy again, and they get out of there by shooting the uvula of the house, because the house is alive. They shoot it, and the house spits them out. And the fucking, that shit happened. Oh yeah, I think before or after that, I think they meet that fucking fat dorky nerd kid who plays on a fucking video games all day or something like that. He's voiced by Josh Heater. Not Josh Heater. John Heater from Napoleon Dynamite. He played Napoleon Dynamite. And that movie's a fucking classic, too. I did a review on that shit before. That movie's fucking hilarious. And he was doing his same voice that he voiced in Napoleon Dynamite. He did the same voice with this fat, dirty kid who plays the arcade game. I was like laughing my ass off when he did that voice. And the reason why they went to him is because they needed help and he doesn't do anything because he's a fat slob. And he just goes on to do his job or something like that, delivering fucking pizzas or something like that. I don't want his fat ass delivering me pizzas, I'll tell you that. He put all up on me. I had to kick his ass. Oh, his fat ass, I'll tell you that. You know, fat people take forever to fight. They go like, and they get tired out of trying to throw 3 punches, and they take like forever to fucking move. Well, anyways, yeah, he didn't do jack shit. He just told a bunch of bullshit, and he acted like an asshole. He just leaves to go do his job. So that's a waste of fucking time. Well, anyways, go back to the story. The old man's out of the hospital or something like that. So, of course I'm not dead, you idiot. And he was telling the truth of why the house is alive. He married this fat bitch named, I think, Clarence or something like that. Some fat bitch named Clarence at a circus. And he didn't like that. She should get made fun of by all these people. I mean, it's a circus. Of course they're going to make fun of her because she's on a fat blob. So, yeah, he buries her. He brings her to a normal place. And these kids are, like, bullying her and shit because she's fat. They're, like, throwing stuff at her. She got pissed off. And she falls into the house that was being built. She falls right into it, and she just dies. And she falls into cement and dies. And that's what happened. And the house has been built all on top of her or some shit. The old man says she died, but the house still lives inside of her or something like that. And the house eats everything. The house gets like really pissed off when the old man tells the truth to the kids, and the house decides to come alive and start going after the kids and the old man. And they go to the junkyard. The fat turd kid Chowder is on the fucking construction work machine, the crane or something like that. While the old man got the fucking dynamite, the house knocks him over, and the kid grabs the dynamite. And I think they did like a fucking Jaws reference when the girl throws the dynamite in the monster house's mouth and it blows up. I think she's like, "Smile, you son of a bitch," and it goes like, and the house just blows up with a dynamite in it. That shit was awesome. This movie's a great movie, man. I don't know why I hated this shit. Even though I never watched it when I was a kid, I don't know why I hated it for. I hated everything as a kid, to be fair. But yeah, this movie was great, man. I like this movie. Fucking, this movie's hilarious and kicks ass. So yeah, that shit happened, and everything was back to normal. And the girl kisses DJ or something like that, and now they're like dating, I guess. And she goes home to her mom, and the 2 boys are gonna celebrate. While the old man decides he's gonna build a new house or something, whatever. And yeah, I guess that's about it. And then the credits roll, and then it shows the post credits of fucking Bones is still alive, the cops are still alive, this and that. Fucking this dumb broad, the babysitter chick, is dating the fat guy who plays the arcade games. I'm like, is she desperate? Like, how many desperate guys she could go for? First the meth head fucking punk singer. Now you're going with fucking some fat turd. So you tell me you go with a meth head douchebag, and now you switch to some fat turd guy. Fat turd asshole. Wow, this chick's like really desperate. Oh, just like chicks in real life. She's desperate just like that. So it's not surprising. So yeah, that happened. Everyone's still alive. And yeah. If only I watched the movie a long time ago. Like I said, I hated everything as a kid. I didn't like anything back then. Now I watch it now, I'm like, a lot of shit is fucking hilarious. I watch it now. I love the part where fucking DJ tells fucking Chowder that he's like wussing out from doing the whole house thing ever since they got out of the house. He's like, oh, now you're gonna wuss out now and shit. Like, that shit was pretty funny. Like, he's like being real to him and shit. That's what I like. I wish there's like more characters written like that, where they tell the truth to these other characters and shit. You know, I wish there's more movies like this that are like that. But we don't. We have all these other fucking bullshit, cliche, same bullshit over and over again crap. We need more movies written like this movie, man. This shit is like fucking hilarious. It has like a lot of adult theme shit in here, which I enjoyed. Like, the only thing I didn't like about this movie was the fucking, the animation. It was like fucking dookie. I think it was on purpose, to be fair. Oh yeah, by the way, another like adult themed shit in this movie. Remember the scene where fucking Bones is talking to that babysitter Z on the couch about the haunted house and shit, and he was telling her that the house is going to, you know, eat her, and he jumps on top of her and attacks her on the ground playing with her. I guess he's about to, you know, eat something down there, down Z's pants. If you get, you know what I mean. Wink, wink. And as she's like kicking him out of the house, he said, "You have no respect for women." Now, come on, you already know something dirty is going on there. He was trying to eat her pussy. And somehow, nobody noticed that a giant fucking house was terrorizing the whole neighborhood, walking down the street, attacking children. So you're telling me the whole neighborhood full of adults did not hear a simple fucking noise by a giant house walking through the street about to eat spots of kids and an old man. Old, wrinkled old man. Wow. Was a lot of deaf people live in the fucking neighborhood, I guess. A lot of fucking Stevie Wonders, it seems like. But my man, Steve Buscemi, still getting fucking roles, man. Well, what a classic guy.